I don't know where to start with this. We'll find out. Hi, everyone. Since obviously you have me added, you know who I am. I'm not some famous YouTuber or whatever. I'm just a drunk, bearded dude with no hair on his head. Look at that shit. I'm here to review Jingle all the way. I don't know what I got myself into, but oh boy, this will be fun. I have notes and stuff just to help me get across points. So what it starts out with the whole TV show shenanigans and shit. It's whatever. It's an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I'm not expecting that much substance since it wasn't directed by James Cameron. But yeah, starts out. I just want to get this read out of the gate. Fuck Jamie Lloyd. Just fuck him. I know he, got picked on as shit for Phantom Menace, but fuck Jamie Lloyd. Anyways, yeah, it starts out with all this shit, and Arnold's kid has a karate tournament, or not tournament, but like a class thing, and it's like a coming of status kind of thing, and I guess Arnold's missed a few of those, as we will find out in a little bit. But yeah, Arnold's at his job, and yeah, he's doing that shit. And another thing the intro reminded me of is I miss Phil Hartman. I am one of the greatest comedy minds of the 90s. Rest in peace. But like, yeah. Anyways, he's there. His son's in the class. Yada yada yada. And yes, there's booze in this drink too. It's Captain Morgan Cannon Blast mixed with cherry Pepsi. Anyways, but yeah, Arnold's Howard is at this class. He's taking calls, all this shit, and his assistant or secretary comes in with these cards saying, "Hey, guess what? His karate thing's coming up. You better go." He's just like, "Yeah, I got this." He's on the phone and he keeps going, "Remember, you're my number one customer," and all this shit over and over again until Liz calls him and he's like, "Hey, it's time, right?" And he's like, "Yeah," and then he blows it by saying, and he blows it by saying the same damn line. "You're my number one customer." And Liz is just like, "Really?" And he's like, "Oh shit." Tries to cover it up. She hangs up, and then he's like, "Fuck it, I gotta go. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it." And then his secretary's like, he's not gonna make it. And okay, he gets there. He starts going, and then he runs into this fucking just awful line of traffic. Cliche, kind of like, oh shit. He's like, oh, no shit. Look, I fucked up. And of course, he's just waiting there, and then he gets this idea. Fuck, I'll just go over in the lane that the pull off lane, or the lane that people go off when they like something's wrong on the side. So he starts driving, and he drives past this cop. And this cop will be here a long time. He's gonna show up more. And the cop stops him, and he asks him about his license registration, and he's just like, "Look, I'm late for my son's karate class." Yeah. And the officer's like, "You step out of the car," and starts giving him this DUI test. And it's like, you would think he could smell. If the guy was drunk, you'd smell the booze on his breath. This is before peanut butter and all that other shit came in the open. And you'd think you'd smell it. And the whole time the class is going on, fucking Jamie, no, I don't mean Jamie Lloyd. I mean the character, because his name's fucking Jamie too, is off doing shit. And I don't know, he's doing the whole step on one leg, touch his nose. ZYXWVUTSRQPONM LKJIHGFEDCBA. Alphabet backwards shit. But yeah, all that shit. And Ted's trying to get with Liz the whole time. It's like, God damn it, Ted. This woman's married, and I know you're the eligible bachelor. But, like, come on, dude. She's still getting dick from Arnold. The fuck? Anyways, fast forward a bit, and Arnold's home. He gets home and tries explaining everything to his wife, and Liz is just like, don't explain to me. Explain it to Anakin over there. So he's like, Jamie, look, this shit happened, and I'm trying to make it up to you, and Jamie's just being this pissy brat, ignoring him, all this shit. And look, I know 8-year-olds, or I think that's how it is, 8-year-olds can be pissy. They can't, but that's just 8-year-olds. But no 8-year-old acts like that. Like, he's acting like a teenager in puberty at this point, like early onset puberty. Like a 12, 13-year-old, and it's like, that's not an 8-year-old. An 8-year-old would be like, Dad, why are you doing this? I just want my dad to be there. Like, not like rolling his eyes and shit, like, oh, fuck, Dad, you're stupid. Whatever. And then the kid's just like, I know I'm getting my turtle, man, because Santa. And then Arnold Howard starts telling him, like, well, yeah, but Santa gets busy and shit. And then that makes me think, like, if I ever have kids, I don't want to have to go through that, because, fuck, that seems like a lot of work. And look, I'm okay with the Santa thing. I just don't want to explain to my kids that this guy who's apparently able to travel around in a day to everyone somehow gets too busy to remember what kids want. Like, there's got to be a point where he can either do something or he can't. That's it. I don't know. It just makes me really worried. Also, fuck Jamie Lloyd. Just fuck him. I hope he gets hit by a bus. Anyways, fast forward the next day because Liz reminds him that, oh fuck, he didn't get the turtle, man. And Howard's just like, shit. Red eye glows with the wrong Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I don't care. But yeah, next day, whatever, he gets ready to go, and fucking Ted has a reindeer. Why does Ted have a reindeer? Oh, man, it's the whole Christmas thing, Santa Claus, whatever, it works. No, it's just dumb. That's going way over the top. That is white privilege. I don't want to get into that discussion here. That is just the most stereotypical white dude thing to do. Fuck yeah, Christmas, over the top. Yeah, I'm Phil Hartman. God rest his soul. Fuck, I'm sober. No, I'm not. Anyway. Anyways, yeah, so Howard's on his way to the store, You gotta try to do that last minute shopping for this toy that's been in demand for the last God knows how long. And he gets there, ready to the store, when we're going, and fucking Sinbad's there. And then Sinbad goes on this rant about how, it's all this conspiracy. How they get you to pay money, whatever. And it's just like, he was like, I went to college. I got studied, I went junior community college, whatever. I got studied psychology for a semester. Yeah. It's funny because that kind of attitude still rings through today, that there's these people who think they know everything because they have a semester in college. Myself, kind of included. I'm not that pretentious about what I know to be like, oh, I had a semester of study, whatever, yada. Anyway, Yeah, Sinbad's just there. I don't know. My favorite Sinbad performance is when he's that cameo and It's Always Sunny. Anyways, so yeah, they open the doors and they just fucking rush in. They're trampling the guy at the doors. All this shit happened. It serves him right because he was being a cunt. He was like, "Look at me, got my clock. 2 minutes to 9. It's cold outside. I don't care. These guys don't come in." And he gets trampled. He doesn't die, but it's not like the Who, that Who show where like 13 people died. He just gets stepped on a few times. But look, this just proves why capitalism is evil. All these people are driven by the system to buy and trample over people. It's not good. The last minute shopping's dumb. Like, come on, if you're gonna shop for Christmas, don't do it last minute. Like, fuck, I did it on the 20th this past Christmas, and I was getting gift cards for people, so it was because it was simple. But still, it's just like, dude, no. Anyways, yeah. Also, Ted's at his house, and because his kid's with Jamie, and they're fucking around or whatever. They're Turbo Man. Ted's kid's just like, I don't want to be Turbo Man. Jamie's like, I want to be Turbo Man. Jamie's kid's like, I don't know, you're always Turbo Man. And it's like, yeah, that's how all kids things go. Actually, I'm not even being sarcastic. That's how like every kid is. And and then Ted's trying to put the moves on Liz, and it's like, dude, step off. She's married. Fuck you, dude. And he's like, no. But then he starts, she tells him to go get a shower. She does all that. He's working on the cookies. Howard calls, and he's like, yeah. And then Ted picks up. He's like, who the fuck are you doing? And they go on, and then he goes, put that cookie down now. And everyone looks at him. Because, honestly, I would look at him too, because that's just, this guy's yelling at the phone, and like, it's just like, okay, why is this crazy Austrian man yelling at the phone? It scares me. It's Christmas. I don't know. But like, it's just, I don't know, I'd be pissed that some other dude's in my house with my wife making cookies and shit. And then, okay, yeah, he goes walking and just trying to figure out what he's gonna do. And fucking Myron, Sinbad shows up again, going off about how they should team up. And he's just, going on about like, fuck, let's be a team, all these. And then he just says Ike and Tina Turner. And it's like, he's like, no, but Tina left. And I'm like, yeah, she left because Ike beat the shit out of her. That is a horrible pairing to bring up. Ooh, but anyways, they go up and they're doing the shit, and they get a notification from some guy that's like, oh fuck, this toy store has shit. And so they get in their cars. And Arnold backs his SUV into the cop's motorcycle. And just, he just knocks his bike over, and the cop comes out just as he's trying to get it set up, and he's like, you broke my little mirror. And Arnold's just like, fuck, this is just, license or registration, please. Sinbad's like, is there a problem, officer? And drives off. And it's just, somehow he still ends up there, and somehow he's in front of Sinbad in line, and I don't understand it, but I'm not gonna ask more questions. Anyways, the guy at the store's like, hey, we got balls, and we'll, draw, because we have a limited stock, and whoever gets their numbers on can get the doll. But supply and demand, blah, 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 the price is now doubled, yada, yada, yada. I don't know. It's dumb capitalistic shit. Capitalism's evil. Anyways, they start rushing for the ball because, humans are unorderly and evil. And so the guys holding the things with balls just throw them up in the air. And yeah, it's weird. Everyone's fucking fighting for it, and like, Arnold gets number 2, and Sinbad just maces him, fucking maces him first. This is the best allegory on consumerism since Dawn of the Dead. I'm not even being sarcastic. And it amazes him to get the ball, and then Arnold like, he has number two. And they all tackle him, and then Arnold runs after the ball because it knocks out of Sinbad's hands. And the whole time Sinbad's like, "This is my ball," and then he starts going, "Rodney King, Rodney King." He fucking says Rodney King. This is supposed to be a family movie, and he just says Rodney King, and like, no one would pick up on it because it's so subtle and like mumbled. But like the few people that would, it's just like, the fuck is in this Christmas movie? So anyways, yeah, Arnold chases the ball. Some girl gets it. Boy, I don't know what the fuck the kid is. I don't care. And so he goes chase out the kid in this little play area and ends up going down a slide and into a ball pit. By God, I miss ball pits. I miss ball pits a lot. They're fun. He tries to get the ball out of the kid's mouth and grabs it, and of course he gets beat by purses because it seems really fucked up. After all this, he's feeling dejected and shit, and he runs into bootleg Santa Man. Bootleg Jim Belushi Santa, who's offering Turbo Man. I mean, you could just tell it's some bootleg shit. And they go, and all this shit happens, and it's whatever. So they get to this place after all this shit where Santa and the midget, the dwarf elf, are giving him shit. Because he's like, oh, fuck, I don't want to do whatever, fine. But he goes to his warehouse, he gets the Turbo Man, it's speaking Spanish, it falls apart, he's pissed. And all the Santas start harassing him, so he flings the beard into one Santa's face, he goes get him, and they all start fighting. He starts kicking ass, there's a ninja Santa with nunchucks, all this shit. And then Giant Santa comes, it's a big show from, wrestling fame and shit, and they start fighting, Arnold starts getting booed. Some midget dwarf Santa attacks him. I think it's Fern Troyer, because that's the only, besides Warwick Davis, that's the only other one I know in Hollywood. He drops down, big Santa punches him, big Santa's like, oh, little buddy, and then punches him, and cops come, and it's a clusterfuck of chaos. That's the Santa beatdown. Anyways, we go back, I think his name is Johnny. Phil Hartman's kid's name, and talking about, oh man, my parents got divorced. That's what you need. Like, what kind of asshole tells his friend that his parents should get divorced? Like, come on. Why would you do that? Anyways, it's going. Fuck Jamie Lloyd again, because I just, but yeah, capitalism has been, yeah. They hear a thing about radio call shit, and these guys are all in. Capitalism has been tearing these men apart. And now they're fighting to get to the radio station after a scene in the diner where Arnold hallucinates that his son becomes Myron, except a child and white, and not Sinbad, but still alcoholic. And they do all this shit. And then, capitalism's tearing these men apart. They start fighting. Sinbad pulls the cord from the phone. The phone is useless. So they run to the station. Fucking the guy from Sabrina, Teenage Witch, is there. And he's the DJ. And they start going. And Arnold names off all the reindeer. And something. Sinbad starts talking about how one of these packages is a bomb. And I'm sorry, but bomb threats are not part of the Christmas spirit. Whatever. And they're going. It turns out it's really a bomb. Sinbad was not bluffing, even though he thought he was. The same cop from before gets the bomb in his face. It's just, comes and Howard gets home and he sees Ted putting the star on the tree. Now look, I'm not a religious man. Christmas is fun, but I don't really care about all the other tree shit, so the traditions don't matter to me. But you never put another man's star on his tree. That's just crossing the line. You don't take the head of the household's position just like that, just because you're a fucking piece of shit that wants to fuck his wife. Phil Hartman is a homewrecker. And, Ted's a homewrecker. Phil Hartman dead. But yeah. And then, Arnold does this thing where he's trying to get, he decides to steal Johnny's present. Turbo Man goes in the house of carolers are outside. He can't go in front, so he goes out back. The fucking reindeer's there. So the reindeer starts chasing him. They go back in the house, and the reindeer knocks Christ's head into the fire. And causes all this shit. Arnold's just like, no, kicks the head out of this time Ted and Liz have gone outside to look at the carolers. Ted kicks Jesus' head out the window, breaks the window. They look over. They see Ted. They rush in the house. Oh, shit. Fucking Howard's got the fucking shit. Ted's like, that's Johnny's present. Liz is just like, I thought you got Jamie's present. Turns out Howard was a liar the whole time. I mean, we as an audience knew that, but she didn't. And it causes shit. And then the reindeer decides to come. With Liz leaves for the parade with Ted, but the reindeer says come out. Arnold's like, you picked the wrong day to do this shit. Just punches the fucking reindeer. He knocks the reindeer the fuck out. And then he starts getting drunk with the reindeer, whatever. They get to the parade, and Ted's being shit, trying to get with Liz, and Jamie and Johnny are like, can we go? Can we go? And they're like, yeah, just fuck Jamie and Lloyd. Yeah, they just, do that. Ted keeps trying to push his way, and Liz ain't having it. She knocks all the hot cocoa into Ted's face. He's just like, ooh, burns him out. It's weird because, Ted's been this ass, and Liz has been mad at Howard, but Liz stays with Howard. She doesn't cross that line, which is good. All this shit happens, and yada, yada, yada. So, this whole time, Howard's trying to get back to the parade or whatever, and he's running, and he goes, this guy who's got, that was one of the styrofoam cup holder things. Coffee spilled on the guy. Turns out that's the cop. And, yeah, it doesn't. It's just like, wow, why you gotta be that way? But he escapes the cop guy running into the set. Turns out they think he's the guy that's supposed to be Turbo Man for the parade. Booster's Booger from Revenge of the Nerds, or Snot from American Dad. It's really weird. And you put him in the suit, and holy shit, there's that fucking doll that's caused all the problems. Ooh boy, you used to pick the guy. Pick the kid who gets the doll. Yada yada. They're in the parade. Booster's like, wave. He's like, yeah. And fucking Sinbad finds the guy that's on the roof that's supposed, scheduled to be I can't remember the bad guy's name, but to do the play thing, fuck around. But he's supposed to get changed in the outfit in enough time to get onto the float. And the float, the float is literally like 5 feet away from the top of the building where he's at. Not 5 feet away, like straight, everything, just 5 feet away from the building. So he just goes, and it's like, how do you fucking get changed that fast? I don't understand it. And, yeah, he's just doing this, and all that, and he fucking jumps down, and Arnold's just like, I fucking know you, and Sinbad's like, I know you, and they're ready to fight. He tries to kill Jamie, whatever, and Arnold shoots discs, knocks him. Loopy for a few, Jamie runs through the crowd. Sinbad gets to chase him, those fucking little demonoids, or whatever they're called, gang up on him, and Arnold just kicks their ass. This whole time, I'm pretty sure Myron Sinbad is insane. Yeah, like I know Christmas is a stressful time, but come on, dude, you're going after a kid. And he knocks Booster off the thing. And, like, I know the kids start ganging on Booster, like, you suck, Booster. But I'm pretty sure is, you suck, you fag. I'm pretty sure they call Booster a fag, which is just like, I know this is the 90s and people didn't care about the LGBT community that much. But, like, God, why are these kids saying this shit? Why is it left in the film? But, like, yeah, they call Booster a fag. They're, like the closed caption says, you suck, Booster, whatever. But no, he says, you suck, you fag. And it's like, oh, well, pardon me. But anyways, yeah, they climbs up on the roof and shit. And Arnold finds out the jetpack actually works and goes, spins out. The CGI is terrible. I mean, it's mid-90s, whatever. But still, it's terrible. Especially when shit like Jurassic Park and the Terminator exists. CGI is terrible. But yeah, he's going through, and then he saves Jamie, beats Sinbad, and then he's like, Jamie's like, I wish my dad was here. He probably hates me because I yelled at him, and he's just like, Jamie, no, your dad loves you, you're his favorite person. He's like, how do you know? And he's like, well, takes over, I'm your dad. And he's just like, oh. And Liz is like, Howard. And she's like, like she goes, oh, Howard. And it's like, shit, this bitch is aroused by the fact that her husband is in an outfit for TV comic superhero. Fine by me, role playing is cool, but just. And then, there's all like, fuck you, Jamie Lloyd. This movie should have kept you away from the Phantom Menace, but fucking George Lucas is an asshole. And all this shit happens, yada. Jamie gives the toy to Sinbad, just like, Merry Christmas, season given, whatever. And then the cop's like, we use a guy like you on the force. And he turns around and like, thank you, sir, salutes. The cop's just like, holy shit, it's the Austrian oak. And he's like, yeah, and I'm sorry for all the. And the cop just he's processing the whole thing. Yeah, that's where it ends. I don't know. Look, I remember seeing this movie years ago, and just not even like years. When I mean years ago, I was like 3 or 4, and I know it's not a good movie, but I still like it because I like a lot of Arnold movies, and I don't know, it's bad. It's not a good movie, but it's still enjoyable, and not because it's bad, because there's like this little charm to it, and there's like a nice family thing to it, and I think a family, it's easy to enjoy as a family, and I don't know, like. Yeah, I'm an Arnold fan. You could put Arnold in anything, and I'd probably love him. But yeah, I don't know, I'd probably give the movie at most a 5 out of 10. Like it's got its issues, whether it's the script, whether it's like Arnold's performance, fucking Sinbad, but like it's still not a movie that you go to and you're just like, oh, that was done. Like, there's a few fun parts. There's enough fun to it. To just be like, okay, I can make it through this movie. But yeah, that was my drunk review of Jingle All the Way and my actual thoughts on it. I hope you like it, and shit. I'm drunk, so I don't really know how this will flow, but yeah, thanks. This is like a half-hour long video, and if you actually watch it, I love you. Peace, guys. Good night.